everyone, it's TragicPlumbob here with a brand new video, and in today's video we're going to be having a look at my favourite items and least favourite items in the new My Wedding Stories pack. I have only done the female clothes for today's video. I will be looking at the male clothes, but yeah, let's get straight into it. So this first set, this is my favourite dress within the pack. I think it's stunning. I would absolutely love it as my wedding dress. I think that it's beautiful. So I'm just going to bring up the other swatches. The other thing that I really like about this dress is that you could use it for, you know, bridesmaids. You could, you know, it could be used for a lot of things. You could even use this for, you know, like a graduation dress, a prom dress. It doesn't have to just be wedding, and I think that's good. I'm not a massive fan of these details just because I think that EA sometimes struggles with the detail of them. But as a plain swatch, this as a wedding dress I think is stunning. So another thing just to quickly mention, I think that they have done the nails for the sim absolutely amazingly. I don't feel like I have to use CC content for nails anymore because I think that they're just beautiful. I'm happy using them. We've even got like the manicure set now, like French manicure, which is, yes, stunning. So if I go a little bit closer, the one thing that I do like is, so you see this necklace, I think that is beautiful. Again, it doesn't have to just be used for weddings, you could use it for other occasions, you know. Maybe let's do a storyline of rich husband buys his wife a, you know, a little sneaky gift. You know, you could use that as like this. It doesn't have to be weddings, which again, I think is good when we don't have to use, you know, it doesn't have to be only used for one, like, particular thing within Sims. You can use it in other situations because I think that's when you know, a pack is worth the money. So one thing that I was slightly disappointed about, and I'm just going to quickly touch upon it so I don't have to talk about it again, is the makeup. So you might notice that this lip makeup, yeah, it is CC, because I can't stand a lot of the colours. There's no like neutral tones, and I'm a nude girl. Like I'm a nude girl. I like you know, like nude lips, where you can have like a kind of darker out a bit and then nude, and it looks kind of natural. And I just feel like in Sims you can't really have this, but this colour on her I thought looked great. The other thing that I was slightly disappointed about with the makeup is the swatches. So I think that the eye makeup is really nice, but I think it's a bit intense. Like, I personally don't think I would want like bright orange on my wedding day. I'd rather like a, you know, like maybe a nude tone, or maybe like light and then quite goes like smokes out. But I know that sometimes obviously Sims struggle with creating makeup. Let's not talk about Mac, but let's kind of mention Mac. Like they haven't got that kind of, I don't know how to describe it, but yeah, it doesn't blend out properly, guys. Yeah, like I don't like how it blends. I think that it would be good if we could have just had a few more colours. But anyway, I do think that this makeup look looks lovely on her. I'm not 100% mad at it, but it would have been nice to have had a few extra options, especially for other Sims, because I think this works on her, but I don't actually think these colours work too well on other skin tones, which that is a whole new video in itself. But yeah, I mean, generally, I think that, yeah, the hair's nice. I think it looks quite similar to another hairstyle that we already have, but yeah, absolutely love this outfit. So then I'm going to move on to my next favourite outfit, and yeah, I have used a different sim. How cute is this dress? I love this dress. You might notice though, the shoes that I'm using and the necklace aren't from the new pack. So the shoes are from Get Famous and the necklace is from Cottage Living. And the reason for that, I will go on to the shoes in a minute, but necklaces, I just wanted to show something a bit different, you know, so just to show like, yep, you could put this dress with this and it still looks amazing. I think that this still looks like a beautiful wedding outfit, even though that necklace isn't part of the, you know, part of the pack, it is from something else. I think it kind of gives that vintage feel, so it does show that you can put all the packs together and stuff. I'm not a massive fan of these shoes. I will talk about the shoes in a bit more detail, so I am purposely like skimming over this. The hair, I love it. I think that it is so cute. I really like that we've got a pixie cut. I think that, you know, it's a hair that we haven't seen before, and to be honest, I tried to get a CC comparison of the hair, and to be honest, no, couldn't find one. So yeah, I think it's beautiful. One comment that I will make is it would be absolutely great to have a version without the hairband. I would like my sim to be able to have this hairstyle without the hairband, so that, you know, it's like a everyday look as well. Like, my sim's not going to be going to work with that hairband on, is she? Especially if it's her wedding outfit. What, did she get that sad that she didn't want to come out of her wedding clothes, that she continues to wear them for the rest of her life? Like, come on. Get rid of the hairband, let us have this as a swatch. You done it with the veil, so do it with the hairband as well. But yeah, stop ranting, Rach. Let's keep going. So, yeah, this dress is it's one of my favourites. I think that it's stunning. I would wear it. I think it's beautiful. The one thing that I do like about it is, again, it's all of the swatches that it comes in. You could have this as a bridesmaid dress, a prom dress. It's versatile, and I think that's the main thing in Sims, that you do need your clothing items to be versatile, so that they don't have to just be used in one scenario. I mean, that's not actually too bad. I thought that was going to look a lot worse than it did, but no, that actually, all of these swatches I think are really pretty. Oh, look at that one. That is stunning, especially with that colour hair as well. But yeah, really, really happy with this dress. I think that it's beautiful. I'm actually going to keep all of this one. I actually think that swatch is a lot nicer than the one that I used. So anyway, moving on to the next sim with my next favourite outfit. I actually don't think that this is my next favourite outfit. So I think my next favourite outfit is this one. Look at this dress. This dress is stunning. She looks like she is glowing. She looks like, yeah, I would happily wear this as a wedding dress. I think that it's beautiful. I think that I think it's great. I've got nothing else to say on it. I think that, anyone with this dress would be, happy. It looks slightly vintage. It looks, no words. I'm really, really happy about it. Not happy about that swatch though. But yeah, I don't think that a bridesmaid would wear this. Maybe, I don't know. Would you think a bridesmaid would wear this dress? But again, I think, you could have this, a jazz singer in one of the jazz clubs in the Sims world, she could be wearing this dress as well. But no, this swatch is like a wedding dress. I think it's beautiful. So I'm just going to have a quick look at the hair. So this hair is beautiful, and again, I couldn't find a CC comparison because we don't have anything like it. I mean, we've got a few afros and stuff, but it doesn't have this clip on the side of it, which I just think it just looks beautiful. I think it makes like her face shape look lovely. So having a quick look at her earrings. So rookie error, should have already. There we go. So just having a look at the earrings, a bit disappointed about the earrings, to be honest, because they're a bit in your face. I personally wouldn't wear any of these earrings on I think this is stunning, but these, they're just a bit too big. I personally don't wear massive earrings. I mean, I don't mind like a big hoop, but I don't wear like big dangly things. I used to when I was younger, but not anymore. So not sure how I feel about them. It would have been nice to have had something a bit more dainty. And again, I will show you the CC version so you can kind of understand what I mean. But at the start of the video, I'm just going through my favourite items. I absolutely love this. I think that it's really, really beautiful. I would say that my knowledge on weddings within this culture is limited, so I'm not going to say too much on it, but how it looks is absolutely beautiful. I love the headpiece. I like the jewellery. I think that this is really, really lovely. And I would like to use it in my game, and I will be using it in my game. So yeah, I think it's good that we've got this representation within it. So well done. I really like how it looks. And then I'm just going to quickly show you this, and I'm not going to speak about it too much, but I decided to try and put like a mother of the bride outfit within this video. So this dress, I don't personally like it as a wedding dress. I think they have included swatches, so if you did want to have it as a wedding dress, you can. I'm not a massive fan of it. I don't like the shape of it. Yeah, it's not for me, to be honest. But that is just my personal opinion. You might love it. I personally don't. I wouldn't be wearing this as my wedding dress. But the one thing that I was really disappointed about was there was no hats. And I don't know in other countries, but in the UK, it's like mums try to beat each other with the biggest hats. I don't know what it is. It seems to be a thing. Like, I went to my cousin's wedding and the hats are insane. Like, it's literally like, yeah, the mums are trying to compete on, you know, who's got the biggest hat. So I was a bit disappointed when Sims didn't actually have like a hat. So what I decided to do was I used a hat in Cottage Living and I put it with it. But again, the Cottage Living one is slightly old-fashioned. It's not like that, what's the word? Aviator. It's not like that aviator hat, you know, the one where it's like quite glamorous and something you'd wear to the races. It's a bit, you know, Agnes crumple bottom, Agnes crumple bottom, you know who I mean. It's a bit like that, isn't it? And it's not like glamorous mother of the bride or mother of the groom. The other thing as well is, yeah, there's not many shoe options for the mother, so I mean I would try and use something slightly different because I don't like these at all. I think they're hideous, but there wasn't anything else I could quickly just put onto her feet. So yeah, I mean, I think this is a really lovely dress. I don't think that any of the other outfits would be good for like mother of the bride. I think this is probably the only one. But yeah, no, I'm really happy. I do really like these flower pieces that you put on. The only thing that I don't like about them is I think they do look like they float slightly, which I guess that is kind of what they look like in real life, isn't it? Because they are like held on with a badge, but I think these look even more floaty on-y rather than they're there. But anyway, moving on. So this last sim, as I mentioned, what I was going to be doing is going through my favourite pieces of clothes first. So the problem is with this sim, none of the trouser pieces I actually like. So I will come back to her and we'll speak about this in a minute because, yeah, we'll get onto this in a minute. So if I go back to my first sim, so this is one of my favourite outfits. So what I done was I found, so this actually is, yeah, so this item is a piece of CC. So this dress is a piece of CC, the hair is CC, and so is this veil. So this is one thing that I really wish that we had had in this pack, is a veil that came down and wasn't one that covered the face. In the UK, this is probably a more traditional veil, and I think in America this is also quite a traditional veil to use, and it's quite disappointing that something that is used so, you know, widely and like a lot of people do have them wasn't included. And I find it really difficult when Sim says, yeah, we didn't include this because we don't, you know, it wouldn't work within the game. I've had this in my game for months, maybe even a year, and it doesn't cause me any issues. I'm able to create screenshots. You can still walk down the aisle with it. Sims, if you can't create it, get a content creator that can do it, because it can be done and it does look nice. So that's one thing that I would have liked to have seen. I would have liked to have just seen a veil that goes down the face rather than one that's across it, because don't get me wrong, I don't mind the veil that is included in this pack, but I think then I think the details within that veil then kind of ruin some of the facial features and stuff, which I just would have liked both options. I think the first option, yeah, it's nice, but it would have been nice to have had this second option, because it is something that is used often at weddings. So just a quick note before I show you her last outfit, is that, so this dress is from Get Famous. Isn't it stunning? Do you know what? I forgot about this dress until I was like quickly just having a look at all of the other dresses we did have in game. Yeah, this dress is from Get Famous. Don't you think that it's actually quite a lot prettier than some of the other My Wedding Stories dresses that we have? Which, like, I would much prefer to have this dress over this one. And this dress isn't even part of my Wedding Stories pack. This is from something completely different. And it's perfect. That is the perfect wedding dress. So if you want one of the perfect wedding dresses, get famous and you will receive this. And then if you go on to this one. So yeah, as I mentioned before, I wasn't able to find another pixie haircut which was CC that looked exactly like this, or that looked you know, like similar. So I thought, you know what, I'm actually really happy that the Sims have created this, so I'm going to just keep this as her hairstyle even when I show CC versions of dresses. So again, I couldn't find another dress that was similar to her previous one, but this is another like simple wedding dress, and I do really love this one. I think that, yeah, if you're not someone that wants like a big huge wedding dress on your Sims and you want something that's a bit more simple, you know, she's a bit of a quieter Sim, she doesn't want to be like bam in your face, then I think there are options like this in CC. Again, as I mentioned, I will link it. So these are the kinds of shoes that I want in my game. The shoes that are in my Wedding Stories are not acceptable. Well, the sandal version. Why isn't there some delicate heels within this pack? Like, it just makes me so frustrated. Like, and if they turn around and say, yeah, we can't do that because of, you know, something to do with the in-game and how it works, get a content creator who can make it for you, because it does work. I don't have any issues with these heels in my game. So please, I was honestly, when I saw the shoe options, I really wasn't happy. I was literally like, they are disgusting. This was the same as my review on Snowy Escape. There was that one item of shoes and they are just, bleh. No, don't like them. So then I'm going to quickly just touch upon this again, because this dress here, I do like. I think that maybe some CC creators have done this a little bit better. I think it's just the detail. I think it's beautiful. I will use it in game and I will use it for screenshots, but I think that the detail could have been a little better. But if I just have a look at the CC option, yes. So the one thing that they haven't put into this game is like a fishtail style dress, and again, I think fishtail dresses are very popular within weddings. You see quite a lot of brides that wear these, and this CC is stunning. And again, I've used this in game, I've used this in screenshots. She can still walk, she can still do everything, and it looks absolutely fine. So another hairstyle is, it doesn't compare to the one that's in game, but I do like this. I do like this for weddings, and the reason for this is the flowers that go down it. I think that it is beautiful, and these flowers, they are removable, so you can have the hat as well. And this is why I think with like what they've done here with the headband, with the veil, even the clip on the Afro style hair, I don't understand why it can't be an object like these flowers where you can, you know, it's like a hat and you can remove it and put it back on, because it means that this hair can then be versatile, and you could use this hair in different scenarios rather than a very formal one with flowers in it. You could use it as an everyday hair. But yeah, I absolutely love this hairstyle. I think it's great. Again, I will link this CC below, and yeah, it's gorgeous, isn't it? Love it. And this is the kind of jewellery that I wish had come with this pack, like especially the earrings. The necklace I actually quite liked, but yeah, I would prefer something like this, something that's matching, something that's delicate, and just a little bit smaller. So if you are someone that does want something that's not in your face, big huge flower dangly things, something like this would have been nice. I don't understand why we're not getting things like this in game. I know that these can look slightly alpha, but you could easily have something like this that's Maxis. So yeah, that would have been really nice to have seen, and I think it is, yeah, just a shame that we haven't seen it. So then we're going to go on to the items that I disliked. So this next item I'm going to speak about has been looked at a lot. I will link the CC version of this dress where it's made to look absolutely stunning. So first of all, I think that it's great that we're representing pride, and it's, you know, it is showing like the rainbow colours. I think that's beautiful. I think the representation is beautiful, but it hasn't been done eloquently. Let's be honest, it looks a bit like the Tragic Clown. And yeah, I know, my name is TragicPlumbob. Yeah, it looks like it should be a wedding dress for the circus or for a clown. And I completely understand that that's not what they were going for. But unfortunately, that is how it looks. And there are other multicoloured swatches within this pack, which I haven't included in this video. But again, they're that same vibrant, in-your-face circus style, and that's just not what I think anyone is looking for within a pack, or for a wedding. We're looking for elegant. So again, I will add the CC in for the one that was created, which is exactly the same, but it's just more appropriate for weddings and doesn't look like she's about to go and be a clown in the circus. And whoever did create that, it was amazing. Well done. You should be on the Sims team creating clothes for them, because this, I don't really understand how they went, yeah, that looks great. I just don't, like, I don't get it, to be honest. So then moving on to the next item that is my least favourite. So I've put a few in here. So again, I do like this veil, but I just wish that we had had one that went down the hair rather than across the face, because I don't mind this one, but I think that you can't then really see the makeup very well. It's just not really for me. The other thing that I don't like is that it's not a hat, so if I wanted the hairstyle to be this one with a veil, I couldn't do it. Or if I wanted it to be this one with a veil, I couldn't do it. Like, I have to use this one. And I also don't like that you can't choose the colours. I really am not a fan of when Sims does this thing that when you change the hair colour, it changes the colour for you. Because I personally don't think I would put black with pink. I would like, I would like to have, like, black with, I mean, to be fair, black and red does go well, but, a black hair, black veil. I just want it to be something that's a hat version of it. I want to be able to choose the colour of it, but to be honest, I don't really like the shape of it. I think as well that, I mean, don't get me wrong, I know I've got reshade on, so it could be making it look slightly different, but I don't like the style of it. I think that it's just not a fan. The other thing I'm not a fan of is this suit. So I think that what's happened with this suit is it was used for the males and they've just switched it to the female. And to be fair, for a male suit, it actually looks quite nice. If my partner was dressed in this at his wedding day, I'd be very happy. And you know what? I absolutely love it when women wear suits to their weddings. But I'm not a fan of this one. I don't like it. I don't think it fits her very nicely. It is tailored. To be fair, on the Sims team, they have tailored it more than previous items have been. But yeah, it's just not for me. And then the last item is my least favourite item within the pack, and it's these shoes. They are hideous. I can't stand them. I actually can't stand them. Like, my Sims, I don't get it. I don't understand why they thought that would be okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly get up Island Living. They basically look the same as that, but just a different texture. I wouldn't wear them to my wedding. I just don't understand it. I don't understand what they're thinking. Why haven't we got a pair of, like, delicate... So they're classing them as heels as well. What? Oh. Sorry. So that's the heel. No, that's not... I mean, don't get me wrong. I think if you want to wear flats or whatever to your wedding, if you want to wear trainers, go for it. So, but... I mean, no, I just don't like them. So, like, these are the kinds... Yeah, bear with, I do have quite a lot of CC. But, like, why haven't we got something like this in the game? Or even like mule style. I mean, I know, don't get me wrong, I know that you could use other packs such as like this one and stuff, but even that, it's like that chunky, horrible hill. See, even something like this would have been nice. Or even these, like, look at them. Like, they're elegant, aren't they? Like, that is what I would envision myself wearing on my wedding. I wouldn't be wearing those sandal style heels. I mean, I guess that if you have a beach wedding, I completely understand. Like, you might want, you know, something that isn't as hilly as that and that's a bit flatter. But let's try and find some, like, CC sandals that I've got that just look a bit more wedding style. Like, do you know what? Even if you didn't want a massive hill, even something like that would have been quite nice, I think. Or even like these. Or even like these. Like, look, if you want to have like sandals at your wedding because you're having a beach wedding, something that's just a bit more delicate and elegant. Like, not these bulky, yeah. Like, even something like that. Yeah, I'm really, really not a fan of the shoes. They really annoy me. I don't know who created them or why they were created. Even like looking at them again just makes me so annoyed. Like, even the swatches, like, I just wouldn't I personally would not wear that. So yeah, just a disclaimer, these are my opinions. If you do like these shoes, fair enough. I do not like them. So then we're going to be moving on to the last. No, we're not. We've still got another item that I am not 100%. Let's have a look. So again, yeah, no, I do like the hair. The earrings, I would probably, they're not my favourite. The shoes, obviously, we just heard my opinions. This is probably my least favourite dress within the pack. I mean, apart from, like, you know, the rainbow swatches. And the reason for it is just the texture. I don't think it's very wedding-y. I think that it's quite a nice, like, beach vibe dress. The swatches are nice. And again, I mean, I will still use it, but it's probably, yeah, just my least favourite dress. This looks like denim. I don't think I would wear that to a wedding, even as a guest. So I'm not sure about that one. But yeah, this is my least favourite item, but I will still use it. So to be fair, the dresses I think actually did really well. I think that a lot of them are stunning. I think that they, you know, they do capture wedding vibes. They do look really nice. You could use them for other events within Sims. So yeah, I was really, really happy with them. But yeah, but that is probably my least favourite one, and it's just the texture of it more than anything else. It's not actually the style. I think the style's quite nice, but yes, just not my favourite, and that's all. So then I'm going to be moving on to the last one. So this is a bit of, I wasn't a massive fan of any of the trouser suit styles. Yeah. So this is the first one. So what I had to do, so with this first outfit, what really annoyed me was, so they had this first bit, which is like a tailored blazer with a shirt and tie, but there was no trousers to actually go with it. So if I just get rid of, yeah, there was just the skirt, which obviously goes with this top, absolutely fine. But there was this, and then there's no trousers to go along with it. So what I did was I found these trousers in base game, which are hideous, just so that she could actually have an outfit and I wasn't showing her with just her knickers. But I don't understand, why would you have a top and no bottoms to go with it? That just makes me think that they've got, you know, the males are using this and the males have got bottoms, but they haven't figured out that part on the females, so therefore the females did not get it. So let's have a look. So if I click off of, yeah, so there's one trouser. Yeah, exactly, that is exactly what's happened. Look, so it all goes sucked in there. So therefore the females did not get that version of the trousers because they could not be bothered making a size fit the females, which, yeah, that's not acceptable really, is it? Like, if you're going to give us the top version, give us the bottoms as well, because, but I mean, to be honest, I don't think it's a very feminine suit. I think that if you do want to wear this kind of item, it's lovely. Do you know what, it's not personally for me, to be honest. I'm not, that's quite a nice little swatch. I like that with the flowers and stuff. Not a massive fan of the rainbow style, but I think it's better than the dress. See, that's quite a nice swatch. Yeah, it's not for me. I think it could have been created, you know, it could have been tailored in a little bit more. It could have been a bit more like, you know, maybe slightly different cuffs. I don't know, there's something about it that I don't like, and I can't put my finger on it, but yeah, it's not for me. So then we go on to the next one. I don't hate it, I don't love it. It's a bit meh. And I think it's the shape of it. I like the idea of it. I think that I love this like mesh style top with the flowers, and then it goes on to trousers. I think I would have liked a version where the trousers were tighter rather than flary, so that it was a bit more all sucked in. But yeah, no, I just don't really like how it fits the sim, and I don't know whether it's the sim or whether it's the, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, it's alright, it's not bad, I don't mind it. So basically that's the same thing, isn't it? But it just has a skirt thing. Again, yeah, don't love it, don't hate it, bit neutral about it. What I would have liked to have seen is like, so this with then a short skirt rather than the trousers, because I think that would have looked really, really nice. But yeah, I'm not crazy about it, to be perfectly honest with you. And then there was this, which I think this is a lot nicer than the first suit that we looked at, because I like that the trousers are tailored in. I like that the top has got this like lower neck and stuff. I mean, I think that there should be like a feminine version with a tie and stuff, but yeah, not, again, don't hate it, don't love it. I'm a bit like, could be better, could be worse. The shoes, let's not talk about them. We know my feelings about them. And then this final outfit is me using CC to kind of compare. So first of all, I would like to mention that if I was getting married in a tailored suit, I probably wouldn't have my a crop top. I wouldn't have my stomach showing. That's just my personal opinion, my personal preference, and how comfortable I feel about my body. So I think, yeah, not a fan of that. So if that went down, but I like this. I think it looks, you know, quite fashionable. I think it looks quite feminine. It would be, again, great if we had a version that had like a tie on it, or even like a bow tie or something. What I'm kind of thinking is, do you remember when in Sex and the City 2 and Carrie Bradshaw, she was the best man at the wedding at the beginning? That kind of tailored suit I think would be great. I'd love that kind of look. So it's kind of like high fashion, but it's still a suit. But I just don't feel like with the items that we have, we get that kind of feel. But yeah, I mean, I would probably prefer this suit over that. I really don't like this suit. I think this is probably my least favourite item in the whole pack. And the main reason is they couldn't be bothered to have trousers that matched this suit top, which, yeah, I don't get it. I don't understand it. And the other thing as well is there isn't like shoes that went with like the suit packages. So like you've only got the sandals. You wouldn't wear these because that obviously goes with the other cultured outfits. But why? I don't understand. Like, why isn't there like some heels and stuff? Yeah, I don't heels, or why isn't there like, you know, some like brogues or something? Let me just get rid of the, yeah, I do not like them. Sorry, this is the first time I've seen them, and I think they may be worse than the sandals. Well, yeah, I can understand why she wouldn't be wearing them with her suit, but yeah, I just wish that there was like, you know, a flat shoe that wasn't a sandal that could also be used. But these are nice though. I think they are really pretty. But yeah, I don't understand why there isn't a flat version for these that don't show your toes. And they're just awful. But yeah, I mean overall, I would say that I am really, really happy with this pack. I do actually really like the clothes in it. I think that there's a lot that you can do with it. And I have looked at the build and buy items, and I think that they're also beautiful. So I think this pack is worth it. I do think it is worth the money. I think we've seen other packs that aren't as worth the money as much as this one is. So I think if you're, should I buy it, should I not? Definitely buy it. But if you're only buying it for wedding dresses, there is so many CC outfits out there that you could buy so that you didn't need this pack, and you would still be just as happy when doing sim weddings. But I think for me, the build and buy objects made me buy this rather than the CAS, because in my mind, when it comes to clothing packs, I know that I could probably find a CC equivalent of it, and I'm happy with that. I'm fine with that. That's why I haven't yet bought the kits. But I think if you're someone that really likes build and buy, then you will probably end up buying this pack and you will like it. But please be warned, there is a few glitches with the packs. I know that other simmers on YouTube are talking about this, so if you want further information about those glitches before you buy it, I would recommend going and watching those. But yeah, if you are still here at this point in the video, thank you so much for watching. And yeah, I hope to see you all soon, and I'm looking forward to doing some more videos. But yeah, see you later guys, bye!